Run!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Baldfc. I missed you guys. It's been a minute. International break loves to mess with me. We got a lot of games coming up because of it. It's going to be condensed match fixtures, so it's going to be some weird release dates for the next couple videos. I'm also going to combine a couple match days just to make it a little bit easier. So today, I've got match day 29, a couple games for match day 29, and then the games for match day 30. So guys, let's go ahead and get into some scores for this week. Fulham beat Tottenham 3-0. Really surprising result from them. Really proud of myself calling out Rodrigo Muniz earlier this season. You'll see again later in this video, the man has been absolutely incredible for Fulham this season. Excited to see where his career will take him. David Datro Fofana continues his goal scoring form with a goal for Burnley in the win over Brentford in matchday 29. West Ham ties Aston Villa 1-1 after Aston Villa has 2 goals ruled out, including a goal in the 99th minute. Nottingham Forest versus Luton Town. This match ended 1-1 with goals from Chris Wood and a late goal from Luke Barry to rescue a super important point for Luton as the relegation battle starts to come to a close. Guys, that's all my scores for matchday 29. Matchday 30, let's take a peek. So the first game was a banger, guys. It was Newcastle versus West Ham. This game ended 3-2. Newcastle scores first thanks to Alex Isak's penalty. He's having himself a fantastic season. West Ham score 3 back-to-back unanswered goals to give themselves the win, surely. But thanks to controversial penalty, Newcastle gets back into the game, and then a brilliant late brace from Harvey Barnes secures the win for Newcastle. Chelsea, what the fuck? Like, come on. Chelsea 2, Burnley 2. Credit to Burnley for holding Chelsea to a draw with 10 men, going down to 10 men for half the game. Burnley were able to fight back both times, one with a beautiful, beautiful volley, and then a late header to secure the draw. Cole Palmer, once again, man of the match with 2 goals. He's been incredible this season. What a buy for Chelsea. Like Pochettino said after the game, Chelsea's relying on him way too much, so we need other people to step up as well. God, it must feel so bad to be a Sheffield United fan. Winning 3-1, important 3 points on the way, and then, 85th minute, Bobby Di Cordova-Reid scores a piss missile, bottom left corner, and then 92nd minute, has to be Fulham's player of the season. Maybe Jedi Robinson has a shout as well, but Rodrigo Muniz with a beautiful, beautiful bicycle kick to tie the game in the 92nd minute. Wow, just what a player. Bournemouth win a 2-1 game over Everton thanks to a last-minute own goal from Seamus Coleman. Oh, it is embarrassing. Feel bad for the guy because really the ball should not be bouncing around in the area like that. It's too late to react, bounces off his chest, goes in. Spurs win 2-1 over Luton Town with a late goal from Heung-min Son. And then just as United think they've stolen a win off of Brentford, thanks to a 95th minute goal from Mason Mount, his first goal for United, Ivan Toney Magic brings the ball down in the box, finds Christian Ayer in the box for a nice, easy finish to earn a 1-1 draw. Liverpool overcome a early Brighton lead in, I think, the 3rd minute to win 2-1. And thanks to a terribly boring 0-0 draw from Arsenal Man City, Liverpool is able to leapfrog both of them into first place. Let's take a look at the top of the table. Liverpool leads Arsenal by 2 and City by 3. Definitely shaping up for a super exciting end of the season. 3 points for this week. Point number 1. United's top 4 challenge is over. Fight for Champions League is over. They can secure that Europa League spot, but I really don't think it's happening. Man United is sitting on 48 points. I don't think they're going to be able to catch Tottenham, who are currently sitting 9 points ahead of them. There's no way Man United are going to be able to earn those points and expect Tottenham to lose that many games. Shout out to Bruno Fernandes, who has created 86 chances this season to score. Only has 6 assists on the season. He's a great player, very polarizing player. I personally
despise him.
Obviously, there needs to be some changes at Man United if they expect to challenge these solid teams like Tottenham and Villa. They're playing fantastic this year. And I want to hear some Man United fans in the comments what you have to say about Erik ten Hag. Personally, if he was my coach, I'm not a fan. Comments after the Brentford match comparing how it was really hard for Man City to beat Brentford. Obviously, Brentford are a good side. They just almost smashed your team. Game could have easily been like 6-1. Brentford had 31 shots, 6 big chances missed, and then Man United clinical in the last minute to earn a goal, almost a win there. Man United, so much quality in that team. They need to figure out how to push themselves up in the field and actually get those chances and snuff out quick build-up play. Really ruined Man United a lot in that match. Point number 2, guys, point number 2 is just Rodrigo Muniz. This guy has been absolutely fantastic for Fulham this season. He has started 12 matches for Fulham this year, has 8 goals and 1 assist. No penalty goals either, all goals coming from open play, and most of them are beautiful, beautiful finishes. He's fantastic at winning aerial balls, great shooter, finisher, exciting Brazilian talent. I'm excited to see where his career will take him. Hopefully Fulham can hold on to him for maybe a couple more seasons. But if he continues to perform this well, I'm sure a bigger side is likely to scoop him up. Point number 3, the potential for an amazingly fun end to the season in the context of the title race is going to be an amazing end to the season, especially coming from a neutral fan. But it's time to not be so neutral. Guys, I'm going to break it down. I'm a huge Chelsea fan. So, Liverpool, let's start with them. Liverpool has my respect. Famous historical club, great history, winning trophies in the Champions League, fantastic players. Stevie G, Jurgen Klopp, fantastic coach. He's so annoying. Obviously, he has made his mark on this Premier League era. I hope he doesn't retire because I want to see him coach again in the future. I'm sure he will. He just needs a little bit of a break. Exciting times for Liverpool. It's going to be a little scary. They're going to get a new coach in. We'll see. They're going to lose some big names as well in the offseason. I'm assuming Mo Salah will leave, but who knows? Who knows? Arsenal. I've despised Arsenal almost my whole life. Just growing up, being from St. Louis, Stan Kroenke is a piece of shit. The fan base is just infuriating. I can't stand most of their players. I do miss old Arsenal players like Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil, Jack Wilshere. That was the Arsenal that made me enjoy them just because they played such beautiful football, especially when they had Giroud. They weren't as good, so they weren't as frustrating for me as a fan. But yeah, I don't want to see them win the league, especially just for London's sake. London's blue. And then Man City. I don't have much beef with Man City. Their fan base is non-existent, so there's no one to argue with. Okay, I'm just playing. But in all seriousness, I feel like Cole Palmer has had a huge role in kind of bridging the fan base between City and Chelsea. We always have, like this season, fun, controversial, high-scoring, awesome games. 38 games in the season. We've only got a couple more left. It's going to come down to the wire. So I'm super excited. Let's go into awards for this week. So player of the week, it's got to be Rodrigo Muniz with his 3 goals for this match day. Fantastic. Game of the week, I'm giving it to Newcastle West Ham for the awesome 4-3 win in the last couple minutes. Last couple weeks for Fantasy Premier League have been atrocious, especially with the 3-game match week from 29. Did pretty well this last week, thanks to Cole Palmer's heroics. Keep an eye forward. If you are also playing FPL, make some transfers. We'll look forward to the end of the season, guys. Thanks for watching. I've been Bald. Peace.